Oh yeah, I'm about to cook on this one. We back. Goodfella Sports TV, your boy CJ Goodfella. One time for the one time. Hopefully you guys caught the prediction video I did for Jamel Charlo and Tony Harrison. Last video I dropped. Now, Big Baby Miller and Anthony Joshua. Now it's supposed to be next. Possibility, rumor. It's going down in boxing scene. Okay, Brook and Amir Khan may take the April 13th date at Wembley Stadium. Now, Anthony Joshua may jump into the American market and face Big Baby Miller at Madison Square Garden in June. Now, they won't do it in May because of the Canelo Alvarez next fight. They don't want to give you too much bang for your buck for your $10 and put Miller and Joshua and Canelo next fight in the same month. Okay, so they might do it June, Madison Square Garden, Big Baby Miller versus Anthony Joshua. They say Anthony Joshua enjoyed his Madison Square Garden experience so much Saturday that he wants to come back to America and now stay claim here. Now, I mean, what happened to all that Wilder come over to the UK shit? Now they realizing that Wilder made more money, than the majority of AJ fights. You know what I'm saying? Now they figuring that out. Now it's a problem now. Now they know they got to bring AJ to America and he got to fight Wilder next year now. Now everything is being sped up. All of a sudden, now they looking for a cop-out to bring Anthony Joshua to America now because they know they got to fight Wilder now. After Eric Kelly pulled up on Joshua and said he's scared, after everybody knows that he's scared now. Now the pride is weighing in for Anthony Joshua. All of a sudden, Anthony Joshua was getting that feeling in his pants again that when he had for Vladimir Klitschko rematch, he wanted to fight in Vegas. Now all of a sudden, he want to fight here in the United States versus Big Baby Miller. Come on down, bro. We gonna welcome you to the United States with open arms, bro, in June, bro. We gonna be there to throw tomato cans and eggs at you, man. But at the same time, I don't like neither one of them marks, bro. I really don't care who win that fight. But I'm glad that Anthony Joshua is finally understanding now that the money's over here. And now it's a few reasons why they want to bring AJ over here. Now, one of the big reasons is that the DAZN isn't happy. The DAZN isn't making no money when AJ fight in the United States, in the UK. Okay, ain't nobody in the United States checking for AJ. Now they need ratings. Now, this is just showing you how desperate Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn and Barry Hearn is to make us to keep the DAZN deal. Now everything is speeding up. Now you may get Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G, or you might get Canelo Alvarez versus Danny Jacobs next. You know what I'm saying? Because now the DAZN is realizing that they ain't getting no subscribers. These moves are all knee-jerk reaction moves. When I say that, these are all moves out of desperation. This is desperation moves. Now, all of a sudden, now Anthony Joshua want to come here and then give up his UK date. Are you crazy? I thought you was selling out 100,000 seat stadiums. I thought you was trying to make the UK, Wembley, the new hub for boxing. That ain't what he trying to do. They already know the DAZN is failing. Now they need attractions now. Now they got to have Anthony Joshua fight on his own in America to start showing that start showing John Skipper in the DAZN that Eddie Hearn have some worth. Okay, now Joshua and Wilder is one step to being closer. Now he's debuting in America over a year early. I figured that he may debut at 2020 April or March about that time, or September 2020 with Usyk. But now all you hearing is Usyk now saying that he not sure if he want to move up to heavyweight. Now nobody talking about that. He said he not sure if he wants to move up to heavyweight yet. So now all the plans are being delayed and he has nowhere else to go. Now they know the money is over here. Now he ain't gonna admit this mistake, but now he wish he would have took that $50 million. Okay? Now they're gonna try to come back over here and demand that $50 million. I'm trying to tell you, they done messed up. Now this is a desperation right now. This is desperation. If he come over here and fight Jarrell, Big Baby Miller in June and give up his Wembley Stadium date to Khan and Brook, it's 100% desperation. He's desperate. Eddie Hearn is failing. The DAZN is failing. And not only is the DAZN failing, he's going to fail in the UK if Al Haymon delivers on ITV and Frank Warren continues to do what he do on BT Sports. And really, if he step up, Daniel Du Bois, and step up, especially Anthony Yard in class. If they start stepping up in class and start taking over, it's going to be a major problem, bro. It's a major problem. Eddie Hearn going to just stick to doing billiards and sneakers and snookers and coaching football and managing football players and stuff of that in the UK. It's really about to get ugly out here, man. For Eddie Hearn, they failing, bro. And now he got to come back and eat out the palm of Al Haymon hand. Now he got to eat out the palm of Al Haymon hand. Now he got to come back and kiss the ring. All them dudes got to come back to Al Haymon and kiss the rings. And we doubted Al Haymon, man, at one point. I would have conversations with Callie on the phone, and I spoke to my brother on the phone, man. Today, man, we would have conversations, Callie Enigma. Y'all go subscribe to the Callie Enigma, THA, Callie Enigma Boxing and Sports Network, all right? We had conversations today, but we had conversations in the past about, oh, Eddie Hearn might do this, man. He might be able to pull this off and get some of these American fighters if Al Haymon don't come up with nothing. Al Haymon came up with the PBC Fox deal, then he came back with double the Showtime PBC fight dates. Then he came back, and we was doubting him about Deontay Wilder. Like, damn, he going to have to fight Dominic Brazil. Eddie was right. He came back with the Tyson Fury fight. It was successful. It grossed almost $25 million. Now the rematch in Vegas going to pay even more for the rematch. Going to come back, double it up again. So he killing it. This dude is a genius, and now he got Terrence Crawford in his. He controlled Terrence Crawford. Without Al Haymon, Terrence Crawford can't do nothing at 47. You know? Now, without Wilder, Joshua's gonna be able to look like a fool. He looking like a fool now. So now they gotta speed up, they gotta accelerate. They have to accelerate their dates now. Now they gotta push Anthony Joshua up. Now that they know in America that he full of bullshit and everybody laughing at him. Only people that don't understand he full of bullshit is people that's raccoons and people that's in the UK that's out of touch with what's going on in America. You know, Eric Kelly, the First Take interview didn't do him no justice. You know, all of a sudden you like the atmosphere at the Garden. That atmosphere wasn't shit compared to a Floyd Mayweather fight. That atmosphere wasn't shit compared to a lot of the fights over here. It was a good atmosphere over there, but it didn't have the electricity that you really could feel in a top rank. I don't mean top rank, but a top notch, a competitive fight in America. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like the brothers coming out and give you that energy. Okay, that Canelo crowd, man, that crowd, that Mexican crowd is electric. It's nice, but it's nothing like a real mega fight showdown. It's nothing like Canelo and Floyd. It's nothing like Oscar and Floyd. It's nothing like some of the stuff you wouldn't experience that you will experience when you fight. If you fight Deontay Wilder, you can experience some great things with Jarrell Miller, you know, in New York City. But Jarrell Miller is small potatoes to Jarrell Miller is small potatoes to Deontay Wilder. Okay, Deontay Wilder put 15,000 people in the Barclays Center while he had other fights going on with UFC and stuff in there. Okay, you feel what I'm saying? He did that. You know what I'm saying? He did that. You know? He did that. So when he fight Wilder, it's going to be nothing but smoke. Or Fury, whoever end up winning the rematch, it's going to be nothing but hella smoke. And you know why? And you know another reason why they going to switch that April 13th date? You know what I'm saying? Here another reason why. Because Wilder and Fury is going to fight April 13th. They're going to have to go head up with that. And they're going to do better numbers in the UK pay-per-view wise than Joshua and Dillian White would have done. Or Jarrell Miller or Derek Chisora would have done. This was always the plan, bruh. When they found out people weren't buying the Dillian White crap, and people said, oh, he going to fight Dillian White again. They gauged the interest in Dillian White. They was going to speed this up, bruh. They already knew they had to either make the Wilder fight or bring him over to America, especially now that Wilder and Fury had success. Now that Wilder and Fury actually had success, you know, now they actually have success now they speeding it up because they know Wilder worth it now. Now it's time to cash out or cash in if they can win. So they knew Wilder and Fury going down April 13th for her. They was thinking about going head up with AJ. And they knew, you know, Al Haymon and Frank Warren to do it like they had cut the pay-per-view to 10 pounds. They had cut that pay-per-view to 10 pounds just to take him out. So now Al Haymon is not only boxing Eddie Hearn in and Barry Hearn in, he trying to hang them, bruh. He trying to really commit business suicide, a homicide on them, bruh. He really trying to commit business homicide on them, dog. And at the end of the day, he had to. You know, when you come out here and try to damage a businessman, Al Haymon's reputation by saying he lying about an offer or he lying about a contract or he doing this and this and he being a dishonest businessman, he ain't gonna come out here and speak on it and you gonna get a reaction from him. He gonna do his first interview to come out there for Eddie Hearn. He gonna kill you with kindness and his business aptitude, man. And that's what's going on. They were going to fight April 13th. Fury and Wilder in the United States, and probably, in my opinion, this is my opinion, and cut the pay-per-view price by 5 or 10 pounds. Just to stick it to Eddie Hearn. So now Eddie Hearn has to counter that. Now he knows Wilder is really worth it. They got to really make that fight later next year. You know what I'm saying? Now they want to try to come get the money. They say, if Wilder can do that, Miller don't have no fan base, bro. Nobody like Big Baby Miller. The brothers is not going to support Big Baby Miller, bro. You know, some of the brothers might support him from New York, but I ain't going to support that big old raccoon. Buck dancing, bro. I don't like that buck dancing, bro. All he did was tear down another brother, Deontay Wilder, and all he do was talk about other heavyweights, and that's fine and dandy. But if you going around here handling your business, you know, fighting Dillian White or going to the UK and fighting Derek Chisora, you about handling your business. You know, we with you. But you ain't. You about tearing brothers down, hating instead of wanting to fight Deontay Wilder, hating. First you telling us Eddie Hearn doing nothing but using American fighters. Then you telling us Eddie Hearn is the apple in your eye. He like a father figure to you. And like I said, man, I can't stand somebody that play both sides and that's just fake and dishonest, bro. I just can't rock with Big Baby Miller, bro. And I tell it to his face. I ain't nobody scared of these fighters, bro. All these dudes are sensitive, bro. And Anthony Joshua got punked. No, it wasn't the garden atmosphere that you want to fight in. It's the simple fact that Al Haymon is making power moves. It's the simple fact that Deontay Wilder got a better team than you. And also, it's your ego kicking in. You act like you numb. You act like you numb to this shit, but you done heard it. He done walked around New York City with security, scared of Big Baby Miller, scared some American gonna run up on you. How you the heavyweight champion in the world? You claim to be the heavyweight champion in the world. You claim to be the baddest thing. You claim to be what Mike Tyson is, but you walking around here with a bunch of security guards like you a little man and Floyd Mayweather. How you claim to be the biggest, baddest heavyweight? You got a whole security team with you everywhere you go because you scared Wilder or Jarrell Miller or some one of these New Yorkers going to pull up on you and pony down on your stuff. How you claim to be the baddest man in the world? You got security. Wilder don't walk around New York with no security. He was walking with Mark Kriegel right downtown Square. Brandon Rios didn't have no security walking through New York City a couple years ago with Robert Garcia. You got security like you a welterweight, like you a paperweight, like somebody can run up to you and do some harm to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. You can see he's a sissy. Don't let this fool you like they doing this because he ready to fight in America. No, he won't. You don't change your tune like that. He want to fight in America because, one, Al Haymon boxing man. For two, the real niggas pressed him, bruh. Like Eric Kelly pressed him. Salute to Eric Kelly. He pressed him. He got an ego somewhere. Under his tampon, it's an ego somewhere, bruh. He just don't pump out estrogen. It's some testosterone somewhere in Anthony Joshua, bro. He got an ego. And when somebody tell you scared like that, bruh, and plenty of people in the garden probably told him he was a punk, you scared. He heard it all around New York City. That's why he had security. He heard it. And all of a sudden he telling Eddie like, man, come on, man, we need to hurry up. And it plays in for Eddie and Barry because Al Haymon has kept coming to kill them. So worst case scenario, they get knocked out in October, September, November, December. They run back to the UK and try to save their market before Al and Frank Warren take it completely over. Because if they prolong this, Al Haymon is just going to continue to make better boxing moves than they are. Because that's what's happening. Don't let nobody tell you no different, bro. Al Haymon they're going to put, Frank Warren said they're going to put Fury and Wilder on April 13th. And they probably was going to cut the pay-per-view by a couple dollars or $5 or $10. So then what? So all of a sudden, Amir Khan and Kell Brook can move to that date? Because that's a bigger fight to compete with Tyson Fury and Wilder. Do nobody want to see Dillian White and AJ in April? It's all about business. Eddie Hearn not stupid. Now they're going to bring him in June. Wilder ain't going to be fighting in June. They're going to bring him over to Madison Square Garden. And it makes sense. So this is all Al Haymon's plan, bruh. This is American media and coaches and former fighters like Eric Kelly pressing this dude now, bruh. It's pressure now because the money not in the UK. I told you now. Now they see what Wilder doing. They figure they can at least do that in the MSG and try to say they still the A side with Big Baby Miller because they know Miller gonna talk. He gonna make the fight and they gonna promote that fight. And it's gonna do well probably in the United States. They got a plan. They know they can't do it at the Barclays Center because Al Haymon ain't gonna let that go down. He might try to box him out Madison Square Garden, you know what I'm saying? You know, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, but don't let nobody tell you no different about this situation, bro. I'm always keep it 100, bro. That's what's going down, bro. They have to, and I'm gonna link this article in the description, man. They have to do it this way, bro. They had no other choice but to accelerate it, because if they win, then they could take over America and still do what they do in the UK. But if they lose to Deontay Wilder in America, or possibly Tyson Fury say he want to stake his claim here as well, if they lose that fight, bro, I'm telling you, they can at least run to the UK and say they market back, man. And that's real shit, no bullshit, bro. That's real shit, man. And like I said before, man, don't be listening to other people, man. They gonna try to finesse this and like AJ is ready for Wilder. They just filling out the market and stuff of that nature. I'm just gonna keep it all the way 100 with y'all, bro. All the way 100. But y'all know what it is. Goodfella Sports TV. One time for the one time we grinding. Everybody stay blessed, stay safe. Check on your loved ones this holiday that lost loved ones and lost people close to them. It's a high suicide rate type of situation. I lost my grandmother around this time a couple years ago, and it's still hard for me and my mom and my family to recover from it, bro. But everybody stay safe. We on Facebook, we on Twitter. We you can make a donation to the channel. Also, our email is there. I appreciate everybody that support the channel. Share the videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button. Won't miss another video. I definitely appreciate you and yours holding it down, man, and sharing our videos. We tweet out every video, man. You want to make a donation to the channel, that link's in the description. Everybody be safe, have a happy holiday. Be on alert. This is, you know, jacking season as well, so be on alert.